Are you curious about the untold stories behind your favorite movies? Well, buckle up. Today, we're diving into the fascinating history of a film featuring John Wayne, one of Hollywood's biggest legends, between the cinematic journey of John Wayne and Robert Mitchum. There's great drama. Their collaboration on Blood Alley back in 1955 stirred the pot with a Hollywood soapy mix. Blood Alley, you see, is less discussed amongst John Wayne's films as it's not your average Western film. Instead of cowboy scenes, this one takes us through the Cold War era's foremost straight, a thrilling adventure. Um, Initially, John Wayne wasn't planned as the lead actor, but he stepped in later as Captain Tom Wilder. That's not where the surprises end. The lead role was initially meant for none other than Robert Mitchum, but as fate would have it, he was sacked from the film as a result of a disagreement with director William A. Wellman. Uh, uh, why did Robert Mitchum get fired for 1955's Blood Alley? Quite the story it was. As my Tom Pease mentioned, a physical altercation between Mitchum and the film's producers forced his exit. Um, However, he denied that account. Issa Wayne, John's daughter, gives us a more intimate insight into what led to the suspension. Even in her intimate family account, she reveals some tension between Mitchum and Wellman. Um, their disagreement started with an awkward TV appearance and escalated on the set of Blood Alley. As per Isa, things got much worse when Wellman continuously harassed Mitchum. However, despite Mitchum's exit, John Wayne wasn't the first choice to replace him. Initially, the roles were offered to Gregory Peck and Humphrey Bogart, y'all. But that's a whole other story. The movie, despite some fascinating sequences, wasn't a box office hit. It made $2.2 million in the domestic box office, an amount sure to get you attention, but not a standing ovation. Now, Blood Alley wasn't exactly a gem of cinema. Around 40% ratings on Rotten Tomatoes show that people often dismissed the film as anti-communism propaganda. Nonetheless, viewers maintained that it was a thrilling, albeit underestimated, addition to John Wayne's filmography. Surprisingly, John Wayne and Robert Mitchum appeared together again in El Dorado 11 years later, making up for lost on-screen camaraderie. After their collaboration in El Dorado, they also appeared in The Longest Day, even though they had no scenes together. Nevertheless, John Wayne's endurance as a legend in the film industry remained undeniable. And so, with that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.